Welcome to all. Today I am going to discuss about the topic is constructors and destructors in C++ programming. Here the constructor is a member function of a class which initializes object of a class. In C++ programming, constructor is automatically called when an object is created. It is special member function of the class. Okay, and a constructor is different from normal function in the following ways. How it is different? And the first one, constructor has same name as the class itself. For example, the class name is class student, and the constructor starts with the name is student. Okay, and constructors don't have return type. Okay, compared to the member functions, suppose if you take int addition. Okay, if it is the function, you should have to return some value after performing the operations. Okay, here constructors don't have return type. A constructor is automatically called when an object is created. When an object is created, a constructor is automatically called. If you do not specify a constructor, C++ compiler generates a default constructor for us. Okay, if you don't mention any constructor in the class, then compiler automatically will call default constructor. And types of constructors. First one is default constructor, doesn't return any values with the same class name we should mention. And second one is parameterized constructor. Here we need to pass some values from the main function. And third one is copy constructor. One object information is copied to the other objective function, object values, okay, for the same class. Okay, that is copy constructor. I am going to ask one question. Which constructor function is designed to copy object of same class type? Is it copy constructor or create constructor, object constructor or dynamic constructor? Okay, one more time I am repeating the questions to you all. Which constructor function is designed to copy object of same class type? Is it copy constructor, create constructor, object constructor, dynamic constructor? Totally three types of constructors are there. First one is default constructor, second one is parameterized constructor, third one is copy constructor. Which constructor function is designed to copy object of the same class type? And the answer is copy constructor. It's the function designed to copy object of same class type. Okay, one by one I will explain the types of constructor. What is the first constructor? Default constructor. Here it is the constructor which doesn't take any argument. It has no parameters. But the important note regarding this type of constructor is, if you don't define any constructor explicitly, the compiler will automatically provide a default constructor implicitly. Default constructor implicitly. Second one is parameterized constructors. It is possible to pass arguments to constructors. Typically, these arguments help initialize an object when it is created. To create a parameterized constructor, simply add parameters to it the way you would to any other function. When you define the constructor's body, use the parameters to initialize the object. It is used to initialize the various data elements of different objects with different values when they are created. Okay, it is used to overload constructors. And one more question to you all. Can we have more than one constructor in a class? Yes, it is called constructor overloading. It is called constructor overloading. One more time I am telling you to you all. Can we have more than one constructors in a class? Yes, it is called constructor overloading. Okay. And the third type of constructor is copy constructor. A copy constructor is a member function which initializes an object using another object of the same class. Okay, one more time I am telling the definition to you all. A copy constructor is a member function which initializes an object using another object of the same class. Okay. Now I will explain each and every type of constructor with a program, how it will be working. Okay, now it's an example of a default constructor. The class name is constructor 1, first type, or default constructor. It's a user requirement. I am taking access modifier is the public, integer type, 2 variables I am taking, those are data members. Here the constructor default constructor with the same name of the class name. Here I am initializing the values, A equal to 10 and B equal to 20. Starting main function. In main function I will call data members by using an object. Now I am going to create an object. How to declare an object? Constructor 1, it is the class name, space object. You can take any variable. It's a user requirement, user data type. C. Now I am calling, wants to print the values. A value is, how to get the values? By using an object only, you can call the value C dot A. B value, C dot B. If you want to give space between these two, or next line you want to display and element. The completion of the program, return 0 SCH. Okay, header files are important for cout and cin function. What header file we are using in C++? Include hash include id.h conin.h. Okay, now I will execute this program. Control Alt F9. It is showing one unreachable code. Okay, before return 0 only have to mention /ch. F9 for compilation. Okay, I didn't get any errors, so I will go with run your program. Control F9. Here A equal to 10 and B equal to 20 is displayed. Okay, it is an example of default constructor. Okay, same program I will modify parameterized constructor. Second parameterized constructor. Here it is a second type constructor too, calling constructor. Here I am passing some values. Constructor to from main function I will send some values C of 10, 20. Okay, here you can take int a1 int b1. Here I am assigning the values whatever we are taking the arguments. A equal to a1 and b equal to b1. Okay, see next you have to take in some functions int get a value. Return some a value you should return. For b you can take another function get b. Here you return b value. Your function also by using an object you can call. Now we are calling the function c dot get a and c dot get b. Gets should return some value. Now I will execute this program. Here I am passing the values 10. A1 is 10 value and B1 is 20 value. Okay, these values we are assigning to the local variables, so in the class only. After assigning the values, that should be written when we are calling by using an object. Okay. Now I am going with the compilation. We got 3 errors. We will rectify the errors because it is constructor full. I did not modify it. Constructor. Now I will do compilation. I didn't get any errors. Now for running the program, what is the command now? Control F9. Okay, previous data is not at derived, so I will remove that one. What's the function we are using? CLR SCR function. Okay, again compilation, Alt F9, then you press on Control F9. A equal to 10, B equal to 10, B equal to 20. It is an example of parameterized constructor. Okay. If you have any doubts, you may ask me. And the next topic is destructor in C++ programming. It destructs the objects of classes. It can be defined only once in a class. It must have same name of the class, and it is prefixed with a tilde sign. Okay, for what purpose you are using the destructor? We have to destruct the objects after completion of your program. That will be automatically done by the compiler. It can be defined only once in a class. It must have same name of the class like a constructor. Then how we are showing the difference between constructors and destructor? By using the tilde operator, we can show the difference. It is prefixed with a tilde sign. Prefixed with a tilde sign. Now I am going to ask the question to you all. Destructor has the same name as the constructor, and it is preceded by which operator? Okay. A, B, C or dollar symbol. Question mark symbol. Tilde operator. Dollar mark. Which operator we are showing? Exclamatory mark. Okay, I am giving 2 minutes time to you all. You just respond me for my question. One more time I am repeating to you all. Destructor has the same name as the constructor, and it is preceded by which operator? Is it exclamatory mark or question mark or tilde operator or dollar? Okay. Okay. And the answer is C. Tilde operator we are using. Destructor has the same name as the constructor, and it is preceded by tilde operator. Thank you.